Hi guys, so this video is all about like what I learned in last 10 years. So I started my IT journey in April 2014. So it's almost 10 years. I have been working in IT and software development. So I thought like I will share with you guys like what skills I have learned over these 10 years and how my journey looks. Basically that will help you if you are starting your journey, like what skills to focus on. So let's start. So I started in April 2014. So I started from very small company in Mohali. So I started as a .NET developer. So so I started as a .NET plus SQL database developer. Yeah, so basically what we used to do is like they have like e-commerce projects in their company for US medium-sized brands or small-sized brands. So my role was to create web pages or create SQL stored procedures and directly deploy them to the server. So it was pretty very basic technology, but at that time that was in demand. Like .NET plus SQL was really a good architecture at that time. And then I switched to Infosys in January 2015. So I joined Infosys. Even I had 8 months of experience, but I joined Infosys as a fresher because the fresher drive was going on. So I just took my aptitude and interview exam in Noida, I think. So I cleared that, and then the Infosys sent me to Mysore. And in Mysore, we learned like Java, HTML, CSS, right, JavaScript, and then my main stream was there, .NET MVC. So that's what I learned in like 6 months of my training in Infosys. So this was the technology stack basically I learned. So in Infosys, like during that time, the training was like everyone have to do like core Java, HTML, CSS thing, and then in the last 3 months they divide the students. Like someone will get a .NET, someone will get Java or SAP or something like that, right? So I was lucky. So I just got .NET. So I have been working in .NET from 8 months, and luckily I got .NET only uh, in Infosys. And after 6 months of training, I was basically moved to Chandigarh. That was my preferred location because I'm from Jalandhar, Punjab, right? To Chandigarh in June 2015, and I worked there till October. So I mostly worked around one year and 2 months or 3 months in the Infosys campus of Chandigarh. So I got the project there, and then I again my main thing in that project was .NET only. So .NET web services I learned, and then I learned like .NET Windows services also. So that was majorly my task in this project. Uh, so yeah, so till 2016, and you can say I was mostly working on .NET plus SQL and very basic like HTML, CSS, right? All that things I was working on. So in October 2016, I got on-site opportunity in Philippines, Manila. So then what I did was like for 1 year, I still worked on .NET. You can say .NET web forms where you create .NET UI application and you use .NET text box forms. Basically, the complete UI application in the .NET. Plus, we were using the DB2 in the backend. So we had like DB2 stored procedure. So whenever we click on the button, the stored procedure will be called. So that was very basic architecture at that time. So there was no like any JavaScript framework we were using like during this 1 year, and there was no APIs at that time. So the modernization started happening like around 2018. So that was really a big change for me in 2018. So in 2018 to 19, I can say, so at that time we really explored like Angular JS, and then .NET web, .NET Core APIs we built, and then we started using MongoDB. We started using Agile in our project, and we started using cloud technology and DevOps. So 2018, it all started. We like started moving to latest technology. So I got a chance to learn on Angular JS. I got a chance to learn on .NET Core APIs. Then NoSQL database, MongoDB. Agile came into picture. Then cloud DevOps and all that things started in 2018 for me. And then after 2019, there was like everything, the new development started happening in Java APIs. So that's when my Java journey started. So we started using Spring, Vertex, and then we switched to Couchbase, and then There was cloud deployment, CI/CD, and all that things were there, right? So in basically 2019, all that thing started, and basically this .NET project was also going on side by side in a maintenance phase. This was like 2019 onwards, or let's say 2019 to 2020. So I learned this, and then after that, it's all, I can say it's really a good learning till now. So I have been working since 2020. So I have been working in Java, of course, microservices frameworks like Vertex, Spring Boot. Then little bit I learned about Quarkus, and then from the front end UI we worked on React JS, and then from the database perspective, we are working on Couchbase, and .NET is still there, but only maintenance tasks are there. So, but sometimes I have to juggle between .NET and Java based on if any maintenance task is coming or I have to improve some existing module. And then CI/CD is really advanced. Like since 2019, from last 5 years, CI/CD is really growing. We have been really learning a lot how to set up pipelines, how to play with like different tools, how to do automation in logging, Splunk, Jenkins, all that things I've been working on since then. And I've also been working from last like 1 2 years like agile champion role, or you can say as a scrum master role, right? So that is also really helpful for me. So in 2021, I did like AI/ML diploma for 1 year. So where I learned like Python, ML libraries, and then computer vision and pandas, NumPy, right? All that things which you need for AI/ML. So I did in 2021 this thing. So this was good learning for me. If you're starting your journey, I will recommend you go with full stack, but try to go deeper into either backend or front end. So you should have either strong hand in Java microservices, or you should be strong in React JS or Next.js or whatever a JS framework you are learning, right? And from the database perspective, go with NoSQL databases like MongoDB, Couchbase, Cassandra is there. So lot of NoSQL databases are there, and which are really in demand as compared to SQL. So try to go deep in any one of the NoSQL databases, and then CI/CD is really important. Like DevOps is really important. So you make your free account on AWS or Azure or any cloud platform, and then try to play around it, try to deploy it, try to learn Docker's containers concept, right? And how you can do scaling automatically, how you can implement fault tolerance in your microservices and all that things. Because always you should try to learn like negative scenarios. Like let's say if you build any program, what can go wrong in that program and how you will handle it, right? It's not about the happy path scenario, it's always about if something goes wrong in the system, how the system will behave, right? That's why companies invest a lot of money in fault tolerance, disaster recovery, and all that things, because you have to learn like if anything goes down, the brand image of the company goes down, right? That's why they invest really lot of money on cloud infrastructure and servers and engineers, right? So that their brand image should be there. So no matter what, the service should not go down, right? So all that scenario you should be handling in your code. And this is the technical skills, but what I learned in these 10 years is like also how to improve communication, right? Because when you work in a big team, you really have to communicate properly. So I will recommend like you start communicating, like don't be shy from communicating in English. So make sure you are speaking English very often with your friends, right? You can practice with your family, colleagues. So it's okay. So everyone is in learning phase, right? So don't be shy. If you're new to the team and you are not speaking, try to speak. And you should also focus on the presentation skills, like because most of the times you have to present your work to the business stakeholder, right? So you should really focus on the presentation skills, or you should learn some of them. And then be a good team player, okay? Never ever fight within the team. So no matter what is the scenario, never say bad words in the team, never do like any kind of fighting in the team, even if it's your mistake or even if it's someone else's mistake, right? So you really have to handle the situation professionally, and you should be really good in giving the feedback professionally. Because when you work in a team, right, everyone is having a different personality, right? So you have to deal like how to work with the different personalities respectfully, right? Because in big organizations, respect is very important. And if you have to give feedback, it should be like in a way how you can give feedback so that other person will not get hurt, right? So these whole things are really important when you're working in organization, and you should really focus on these communication skills, how to give feedback, how to present, how to communicate, along with the technical skills. And always be a good team player, always be happy with the team members, respect each other. Respect is very important. So that's it. If you have any doubt, drop in the comment section, or you can message me directly on Instagram also. So tell me how your journey looks and what struggles you have faced, or you are what struggles you are facing right now in starting of your career. So you can put out in the comment section and I will reply on that. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more programming content.